This is Kakur Podcast. It's a speak up show with Ray Gulam. And today we have an amazing guest. Trust me, today is an exclusive interview with the one and only. And here now, you have an amazing. Karibu sana, bro.
Shukran manze, appreciate.
Okay, thank you. So, please, Fabrice, I know you as a Fabrice, but we would love you to work an introductions so that at least people know who you are, what you do, where you're coming from, and other stuff. Karibu.
Okay, I'm by the name Usika Fabrice Anas. That's my real name,
Okay,
but my stage name is Fabrice TG. And the TG is a combination of my career and teaching career
okay,
and music career.
okay,
So normally I'm a teacher and
okay.
as also a musician. So I combine it and come up with something Fabrice TG.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's amazing. You're a teacher.
yeah, I'm a
I'm so
teacher.
surprised.
I'm a teacher. I'm a high
Okay,
school teacher.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. Thank you so much. Okay, let's begin now, TG. Uh, the music industry of Kakuma refugee camp, it has been started quite a while. Some of the guys was no longer in the camp,
Yeah.
and it went down for quite long sometimes. But right now, we've had your name being singing everywhere, with everyone's around. Please, can you take us through your music journey?
Well, it is a bit a long story,
Okay,
but I'll try to put it short so that people can get my message
okay.
and I can well express myself. Normally, I started during the time of Corona pandemic. That was 2019,
2019. Okay,
if I'm not wrong.
sure.
By that time, I was in Form 2.
Okay.
So because we closed the school, everybody was at home. So you have nothing to do. Well, remember when you are just at home doing nothing,
Nothing.
everybody is occupied
Exactly.
doing their own choice, stuff
Yes.
like that.
Okay.
So I got myself in a relationship where
Mm.
I fall in love with a girl.
Wow. Oh.
Normally as musicians, we got ourselves into music basically in love situation, love issues. So mine was a bit different. It
Mm.
was about just life and also the love that I put myself into.
Okay.
So after that, after I fall in love, the girl broke me up. So I decided, because I've been listening to songs, even in school, I have been composing song, mashairi, we call it in Swahili.
Okay. Okay.
I was the Peace Club leader.
Okay.
I was the chairperson of Peace Club doing the songs and the drama, stuff like that. So I was inspired, and then I say, let me write my own song to talk about the girl, what happened to me. So that is when I wrote my first song. Because I was teaching during that time, I had money, so I paid for my studio. I went and recorded the song.
Okay.
After I released the song, even I remember that time, I never knew about YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. So I just record the song. After I receive it from the studio, then I start sharing to friends. Then they told me, you can sing, you can be a musician. I like singing, but
Okay.
I did not like it to be my career.
Okay.
But then people forced me into it. Then I
Okay.
just got myself up to here.
Wow, that's amazing story.
Yeah,
Before that, there's really interesting parts where you talk about love, and we
yeah,
get
yeah.
back to there. But before that, I wanted to know exactly like, how did you get in Kakuma refugee camp?
Well, I came in Kakuma when I was very young. So it was in 2011.
Okay.
I came with my dad.
11.
2011.
How old were you that time?
I was 11
11
years.
years
Yeah, I
old.
was 11.
Wow. Okay.
So sie ni watoto 2000.
Okay. Gen Z.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that is when I came in Kakuma with
Okay.
my dad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Right now, who are you living with?
Well, now I'm grown up, as you can see. I'm
Uh,
living alone,
uh,
but not very far from my dad's place.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Fabrice TG, uh, how do you see the growth of the music industry in Kakuma refugee camp?
Well, for nowadays, I can see at least we are trying.
Okay.
If you compare back days when I was young,
Mm.
normally I can mention the names of the people that we were watching over.
Yeah.
But for now, we have many people in the game.
Mm.
There's a little competition in the
Okay.
game
Okay.
than before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Fabrice TG, just from the game, as we have mentioned, uh, I know you back then. You're very courageous, very passionate about music, but you didn't have that much support
Yeah.
from everyone. But you made more effort
Yeah.
until you arrive here today.
Yeah.
So, can you tell us now what's making sure at least the artists from Kakuma at least are getting big platform, and where are they failing?
Well, normally, first of all, let me appreciate for the question. It is a nice question. I would like my fellow artists to get this. I want to say,
Okay.
You know, when you are starting something,
Mm.
normally you need to invest in what you are doing.
Mm.
You don't have, you know, most of my friends normally say, you have a sponsor, I don't have a sponsor, that's why you're releasing more songs than me.
Okay.
But the secret is that before I had a sponsor or a
Mm.
manager,
Mm.
I was taking it from my pocket first.
Exactly.
I was investing in my music before I get that person. Are you
Sure.
getting?
Mm.
So what I want to say is music is not that easy.
Okay.
And normally when you look at the industry of Kakuma, most of my friends or my fellow artists normally says that music does not pay,
Mm.
but it pays secretly.
Okay.
And I can reveal everything
Okay,
here
so pray secretly.
yeah,
Okay.
unless they follow me inbox, I will give them more details.
Exactly.
So what I want to say is that you have to give yourself into music if you love it.
Okay.
If it is the studio, pay for it. If
Mm.
it is for the video, just pay for it.
Mm.
One day, one time, God will open the way.
That an exclusive, ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen, fellow musician who are watching this interview. You have heard from him that music pays, and you are just there complaining that music doesn't pay. My friend, you have to make sure to check this guy.
Yeah.
Okay, Fabis TG. Now, uh, how the community now responds to your music career,
Well,
especially the refugee community?
the okay. Now, according to that, you know, I would like to say like when you are a musician, you have to know to brand yourself.
Sure.
Normally, when you see me on the way walking, it is hard for you to notice if I'm a musician. Why? Because of my dressing appearance.
Exactly.
Normally, I don't know. I would not like to say that you don't have to look cool when you're a musician.
Yeah.
You don't have to take drugs.
Okay.
You don't have to show that you have rings, bling bling stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Because music, it is a talent.
Okay, sure.
No matter how good you are normally, maybe in life you can make it as a career, but you have to know to brand and market yourself.
Mm.
Normally, if you are a teacher, like now I'm a teacher, so I don't have to wear some clothes that will, when I walk to my student, they say,
And
this
everyone
is
said,
my teacher.
"This is my
No,
teacher."
no,
No, yeah.
stuff like that.
Mm.
So you have to know how to differentiate yourself between the society and we have two types of society. That is the public one who are watching you in the community, and those that who are watching you in social media.
Okay.
So you have to know how to market or to brand yourself between those two communities.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it really important for people to fake in order to make it out in this industry? Because we have seen a lot of posts, a lot of musician online. They are faking life in order to see them if they are really, really tycoon. So is this really, really, really very important to fake life?
You know, according to me, to some musicians, I may say yes,
Okay.
it is. Because I have one of my friend, my big brother, Smart Jabba,
Okay.
normally used to tell me, msanii bila chocha,
Uh,
where's he push, where's he make. So
exactly.
at least you have to be honest and open, but sometimes kuna kwaga ile chocha, you have to at least mauongo kidogo, but sio zile za kujiharibia ama
Okay.
kuleta shida kwa community.
Okay.
Ni ile tu ku make the fans active and the public to keep attention on you.
So now let's get now to the when you talk about a Kakuma refugee camp, it's a
Yeah.
diversity community. How do you make sure this music reach to every community? Since we have a Sudanese, South Sudanese, Congolese, Burundi, Rwanda, how do you make sure these people really understand your music?
You just play with the audience attention.
Okay.
Like now, when it is normally holidays, we normally have kids in the street.
Okay.
So you try to play with that audience, because you know when children capture your songs and sing it with around their parents, even the parents will get attached to the song. Yeah.
Okay. Just from there, now tell us now, how do you manage? You say that you're a teacher, right?
Yeah, I'm a teacher.
How do you manage your music career at the same time being a teacher? Are you teaching in just Kakuma refugee camp or outside Kakuma refugee camp?
Well, I'm teaching just in Kakuma,
Okay.
because for mine is a bit different, because mine's are tuitions. I don't I'm not employed in schools. I'm self-employed.
Okay.
So I normally arrange my times, like I normally teach on Monday to Friday,
Okay.
and then on weekends I'm normally free. That is when I can go to my shows, I can write my song, go to the studio. I normally do that on weekends, but during daytimes, that is when I arrange my timetable, teaching and stuff like that.
Okay, thank you so much. I think that we heard from Fabis TG. Let's get to a short break and we'll be back. Cheers. Yes, sir. Welcome back. We're getting back now to part two of this interview with our amazing guest, which is Fabrice TG. And now, Fabrice TG, some of the questions that I wanted to ask, which is out of the music. Now, can you tell us the life in Kakuma refugee camp?
Well, the life in Kakuma refugee camp is not that easy because now, as you can see, from the food distribution center, it has been reduced. It is not like the normal days back there.
Okay,
So it is a bit challenging because even getting employed is not that easy to refugees.
sure.
So I think to myself, even if I was not a teacher or a musician, I was asking a question: what will I have been doing?
Okay.
Yeah. So it is a bit challenging.
Mm.
Yeah.
So, okay, that's so you think that you have already taken an alternative way so that you survive, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now let's get to there's something we come across, music. It's called Kakuma All Star.
Kakuma All Stars. Yeah.
Since we have been here in Kakuma refugee camp, we haven't seen something like a coming together, all the artists coming together and put up a song. What were the reason behind that music, and who just came up with that idea? And it keeps shining on online.
Yeah. To me, it is not the first time that I've done that. It
Okay,
is now maybe 4 times,
four
stuff
times in
like,
Kakuma.
yeah.
Okay.
Because you see, when you have an opportunity or you have something that you can do for yourself, you can use the little that you have to
Mm,
help the others.
okay.
So I saw there are young talents in our community there
Okay.
who can also sing as I do. Others can do even better than me.
Okay.
But for me to show them to people, I have to collect them together because I may not be able to help each one of them.
Sure.
So I decided to call them together and then we come up with something that we can share to the community.
Okay, wow, that's amazing. There's something we've just come across. It's called TG TG something something related to drama group, music, dance. What is that?
BYG.
BYG. Can you tell us a little bit about
Okay,
BYG?
BYG stands for Best Youth Generation.
Wow. Okay.
Now, BYG is the combination of musicians, dramatists, comedians,
Okay.
and dancers.
Okay.
So it is like a full package of everything.
Wow.
So in BYG, we have Mania Theatre Group.
Okay.
They normally deal with drama,
Okay.
comedy, stuff like that.
Mm.
And then we have BYG dancers. They
Yes.
normally deal with acrobats, dance, stuff like that. And
Mm.
lastly, we have a BYG musician or artist.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay. Who's the founder and when does it created? When was it created? I mean.
BYG was started very long time ago.
Okay.
If I give you the story, we had a boy called Kabula Boy.
Kabula boy. Is a
Kabula
musician,
Boy.
right?
Yeah, so that
Okay.
little boy. And we had Rubber Melody.
Okay.
We had Dengmoni. We were four.
Mm.
So after we started, something just came up. And then others, each one of us start saying that is the best, stuff
Mm.
like that. So each and everyone went to
Mm.
on his own. So I was left with me, Kabula, and Deng.
Mm.
After that, Kabula also left,
Okay.
and the other boy also left. So maybe they got support or stuff like that.
Mm.
I remained alone. I started struggling. I remained with the name BYG.
Mm.
I said, no matter where I go, I must put this name to the head of people
Mm.
or in minds of people. So that is until now. That
Mm.
is how BYG started. Now BYG is a big name. All over you go, BYG, BYG,
BYG,
BYG.
BYG.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So now, tell us like, there's a story we just had recently, like, huyu jamaa anakuwa gonna mix madem whatever, and there's a friend of ours. I don't want to mention his name. He's also a musician. Akasema like, the morale that you came with, like, bringing this musician together. That was a very good idea.
Yeah.
But they see like your discipline is trying to go down due to because you're not celebrating Kakuma refugee camp. Everybody is talking about TG,
Yeah.
Fabrice TG. You're not become celebrity, and they have seen that you're much now based on ladies. Can you tell us a little bit? Do you have three, two, or one? Because we know you're a musician.
Normally, I don't like to put my relationship status into media, but
Yes.
because of that question, and you are my big brother,
Yeah.
I must show you respect and give you the answer.
Exactly.
So I may just like to say that as musician, if you're not creative,
Yes.
if you're not smart,
Uh,
you will not shine.
mm,
No matter you're releasing good music, but you're not smart, you
mm,
never shine.
mm.
So for me, in a month or in a day, I must come up with something very creative to keep my people active.
Okay.
I may even come to you, I've pregnant someone with 17 years. You
Okay.
will take the story to other people.
Okay.
You will start talking about me. Fabrice TG, Fabrice TG. That is how I'm keep shining. So I don't
Oh.
care if the story is true or what or not. I will take it.
But you've got babies, right?
Yeah. No. As I said,
Uh,
I won't say it.
uh,
Let just people take whatever they have,
okay.
whatever they are listening to,
Mm,
and keep it like that.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. Now, okay. Tell us more. Like the inspiration, especially the people who feel like they really inspire you in Kakuma, and also maybe someone who's no longer here.
Well, when I started singing, normally I was listening to one of my brother called
Sniper.
Sniper,
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Badman, Watagwa.
Badman. Badman.
Yeah, and also Smart Jabba. Those
Okay.
are the people I was very close to.
Yes.
So they were treating me like their little brother.
Okay.
Even once when Sniper was writing his songs, normally I was his like one of his corrector. I
Okay.
normally say, no, this one I don't feel it.
Yes.
Change it.
Okay.
Sing like this.
Mm.
But I was not a musician.
No, that time.
So those are the people that I was listening to. And when I started singing, those are the people also called me and told me that no, you don't have to go this way. You don't have to raise your voice. You just have to lower your voice. No, from this point you have to raise your voice. Yeah.
Okay. Let me ask you the second last question.
Okay.
How do you make sure, like, the voice of the artist in Kakuma refugee camp is being heard, not just in Kakuma, not just in Kenya, but around the world?
How do we make sure that the voice of the artist? Now that's a very hard question.
Okay.
I've never met a question like that.
Okay.
So to me, as I normally say, you know, for us to make the names of the people outside, you don't have to be selfish.
Exactly.
That's why if I mention some artists in Kakuma who have even who started shining very long time ago before me,
Yes.
I think it is hard for you even to mention their names and the artists who came up with this project like Kakuma All Stars. I don't know if you're getting my point. So what
Yes.
I'm trying to say that for us to try even one person to shine is to remove that selfish we have
Okay.
inside us. You just have to say like if someone is perfect, can you if you because you can see someone is perfect and is messing up somewhere. Unaona mtu ako better but amekosa kitu fulani
Yeah,
ndio akue
sure.
perfect.
So that
And
yeah.
you have it.
Yes.
Mbona usimpe huyo mtu akue perfect na atoboe?
Exactly.
It is very hard. That's what I normally do. Like ukiangalia we as BYG si ndo group yenye iko na wasanii wengi sana hapa
Sure.
Kakuma.
Sure.
Na tuko na makampuni kubwa wako na uwezo wa kusupport those artists.
Mm.
We have a boy called Nameless. Unamjua?
Yes, I know Nameless.
Nameless alikuwa mezima kabisa.
That guy is from South Sudan, right?
Yeah, he's from South Sudan.
Yeah, yes.
And the guy have a talent.
Okay.
The boy, not a guy, a boy.
A boy.
Can rap, my friend.
Yes.
But talent yake imeenda tu hivyo because watu wanamwangalia wana ignore, wanasema huyu tukimsaidia mimi nafaidika ni hivi.
Yeah.
But ukikuwa na hiyo mentality, hatuwezi tukatoboa. Even you now you are trying to support us.
Yes.
But there are people outside there wanasema niko na hii kamera nikimpelekea Ray mimi nitafaidika nini?
Exactly.
Are you getting the point?
Yes.
But when we remove that mentality, I think we are going very far because we have great talents in Kakuma.
Sure. So you're trying to say that people doesn't really understand the music wise aspect of it.
They don't know the secret of music is sharing.
It's all about sharing, right?
Sharing.
Okay.
No, not sharing lyrics, but
Yes.
sharing what you
What
have
you
maybe
have.
in the pocket.
Because
Because I may have the fear of recording, but I lack that one of video.
exactly.
And you support
Yes.
with the little that you have.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. Now, last question: what message do you have for your fans, your family?
Well, first of all, I would like to pass my greetings to my dad, my friends, and all BYG Entertainment Group. And to all my fans, I just want to tell you that I love you because you are showing me great support that it is hard for me to express. So keep supporting Fabrice TG at Twiga. Thanks.
Thank you so much. That was Fabrice TG with us here right now. Thank you so much for everybody who have been with us. Keep tuning in so that you get more stories. And if you like anyone next, please put in the comment there so that we invite him as well. Thank you. Karibu sana TG.
Nashukuru sana.
Tutapatana tena,
Yeah,
sindio?
thanks bro.
Thank you everybody. See you and bye. Kwaheri.